Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's June 29th. I'm the Neuse River Witch. I'm going to do a single card pull for you today. We're pulling a card from the River Witch Oracle. This is a deck I created and it's available on my website at neuseriverwitch.com. Our first card today, or our card for today, is the Banjo card. So here's the card. The Banjo card's keywords are joy, diversity, and cultural fusion. A lot of people, when they see the banjo or they hear about the banjo, and Lord, don't get me started on the whole Beyonce mess, but when they see this, they attribute it to Southern white culture. And I agree. It is completely Southern white culture. It is completely African culture. This instrument originates from Africa. It was brought over and created by enslaved Africans. It was something that once, I'm sorry, just like everything else, once white people heard it, we're like, that's rocking and we're going to use it. And that's what happened. The banjo took off and it began to be played in places where black people, black faces, black voices weren't allowed. So what this card represents, and I'm going to lose some of you right there. I'm going to lose you, but that's okay. That's all right. It's all right to admit that you're coming from a place that you may not have known something. I didn't know it. I didn't know it for many years. But with the invention of the internet, you know what that did. That put information available. So I highly recommend you go out and just do a quick Google search on the origin of the banjo. But I'm going to step off that for a second, and I'm going to talk about your reading. The reading today, it represents joy, diversity, and cultural fusion. And what this means to you, and what that means to those, to me, really, is think about how you feel when you hear music, or that thing that brings you joy. Maybe it's painting. Maybe when you're painting, you feel that sense of awe, that sense of wonder. When you're gardening, maybe gardening does it for you. Maybe you're a kitchen witch. Maybe when you're in there making your stuff, it makes you happy. That's what you're looking for. That's what this card represents. Where is that joy? Recognize that joy and bring that joy to the forefront. Think about diversity and cultural infusion, right? How is what you're doing relate to someone else, right? Maybe, you know what's really interesting? All different people cook their food. All different people play music. We are all linked together as one people on this planet. So we need to find those ways that our diversity can be brought together. Diversity is not a bad thing. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say about woke culture. Loving your neighbor is in the Bible, they taught. In the Bible, they run around slapping and trying to get shown in schools. It's in your book. So step back. Stop trying to find things to fight about. Our planet is getting hotter. Our weather is getting crazy. Our fishes in the ocean, we're losing our fish. We're sitting over here complaining about whether or not a document that was written by a group of slave owners, in a land that they stole from other people is the law of the land, instead of looking at what we're doing to each other. So look inside yourself, pull inside yourself, find that diversity that you can link together. Look at that cultural fusion. Look at those things that we have that are in common, and find a way to love each other, right? I know it's simple. Look at me. I look all 70s. I know I was raised in the South with my aunts, and we listened to the music of the time period, and I was not prepared when I went out into the real world and saw the things that I saw. We can love each other. We can be in a place where we can be together in diversity with cultural fusion and still have joy. So, wow, that went somewhere I didn't expect it to go today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like a reading, if you'd like to just have a chat, find me on my socials. I'll be happy to connect. Have a fantastic day and look for that place inside that brings you joy.